This is a special edition of E&P Reports, a service of Editor and Publisher magazine. Since 1884, the authoritative voice of news publishing. And hi, most of you don't know me. I'm Mike Blinder, publisher of E&P magazine. But I think all of you know this year's Editor and Publisher of the Year, Frank Blethen. He's the fourth generation family steward of the 124-year-old Seattle Times. And he's been publisher for over 39 years. And we all know that Frank has committed his life to sustaining quality, independent journalism. Matter of fact, last year, Frank launched the Save the Press initiative. This effort focuses on stopping the defunding of newsrooms, expanding newsroom jobs, preventing news deserts, and incentivizing community ownership of newspapers. Plus, recently, he put his muscle behind, along with other industry leaders and owners, behind the Local Journalism Sustainability Act, now running through Congress. We were fortunate at the E&P to have over 100 submissions for this year's Publisher of the Year Award. But when we got the one for Frank that was submitted by his entire team in Seattle, it really moved us. Let me quote it. "We have been fortunate to have Frank build on his family's 124-year-old history of stewardship of the Seattle Times during his more than 50-year career. We couldn't be more proud to nominate him as Publisher of the Year for not only his deep commitments and sacrifices to sustain the Seattle Times and local independent journalism in the Pacific Northwest, but also for his exhaustive efforts to sustain a local free press across the country." Recently, I had the honor to surprise Frank, believe it or not, at 7 a.m. Pacific time in his home, along with some members of his team, with the announcement that he was Editor and Publisher's 2020 Publisher of the Year. And I'd like to share it with you now. Frank, it's an honor to have you on today.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
I know you're a busy man. I wanted to have this chat officially with you about the Local Journalism Sustainability Act. I know that's very important to you, near and dear. Are you all set? Because I got some softball questions here.
Yeah, I'm all set.
But with your permission, I have one major question I'd like to kick off with first, if I may.
Sure.
I'm going to name 3 names for you, Frank, okay? Tell me what you think they have in common. Are you ready? Do you know P.J. Browning? P.J. Browning.
Right, the author.
Okay. No, that's
Oh, no.
Not quite it. Terry Egger, does that ring a bell?
Terry does, Philadelphia.
There you go. Well, he just retired, didn't he?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And then Jeff Johnson. Does that ring a bell, sir?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. Oh, okay. Because those are all previous winners of E&P's Publisher of the Year Award. And I lied to you. The reason for this meeting, Frank, is not by any stretch of the imagination to discuss the Local Journalism Sustainability Act. The reason for this meeting, Frank Blethen of the Seattle Times and all these notes about how great you are, is you are Editor and Publisher's Publisher of the Year. Congratulations, Frank.
Thank you.
Do you see your team here and people on your screen right now?
I see Alan smiling like a Cheshire cat and Katie. And I see James and PJ. Hi.
And there were supposed to be more, Frank, because to get 2 different calls to come together was crazy. Is that your wife? There she is.
That's my wife. That's Charlene.
Get her into the screen. Could we do that for a second here?
Can you get over here? Get in the screen.
There she is. Hi there. I'm Mike Blinder from Editor and Publisher magazine. Does he deserve this award? What do you think? What did I ask her? Can you tell her?
I always tell her, don't ever give me what I deserve.
There you go.
Only what I earn.
Listen, Alan, you're the one that nominated, I'm sure, on behalf of the team. Alan, could you tell us, I have all your notes here that you sent to E&P, but why did you feel compelled to lead the charge to get Frank nominated as our Publisher of the Year?
Well,
it was raise time.
One is his 35 years as publisher of the Seattle Times, and during those 35 years, he's been unwavering in all things community service through quality journalism, our mission. He has been leading the charge for saving the free press and looking at different ownership models as well as different funding models. We convened a group about a year and a half ago to start that process, and it continues. Has been leading some charge for legislative support, and he's just a really true champion for the free press and for independent quality journalism, and has been doing that for a long time. I won't say how long. 1985 since Seattle Times, and then a little bit before that at the Walla Walla Union Bulletin.
Frank, anything you want to say to Alan about that oratory?
Well, you know, I think he's just sucking up, but other than that,
He said, Alan, you're sucking up, is what he said. James, I'm so glad.
Suck up, Frank.
let me say about Alan, I've worked with some really fantastic people in this publisher role over the last 30 years. And Alan is by far the best partner I have had. The way we work together, the way we complement each other. And I think we have, you know, we're sort of like 1 + 1 = 5 around here. So I just, you know, I can't say enough about Alan.
Alan, hashtag blushing. Am I right, sir? That's very kind.
Yeah, I am.
James, what do you want to say about Frank, that you're here?
I hope you're recording this, aren't you?
Oh, of course. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I want a
James.
copy of that.
You know, congratulations. If you told me there was a publisher that cared more or worked harder, I would tell you you're a liar. So congratulations, Dad.
There you go. And how about Katie? Anything?
Well, Frank knows that I sometimes am a little more bold and brash, but I won't take that approach this morning. I would just offer my sincere congratulations. It's been a marvel to watch. Frank's unrelenting persistence at saving the free press, what he's done in Seattle, I think it's just remarkable, and I think it's wonderful that it's now on the national stage. So congratulations. So proud of you.
We're worried at E&P because there's a tradition that we have to put their face on our cover. Enough said. No, just kidding, Frank. The reason was because PJ Browning, who is on this, you can see PJ there. No offense, Frank, she's a bit more appealing on a cover than you're going to be when we put you on our December cover. But PJ, would you please hold up the award I handed you last year at the mega conference? Do you have it?
Absolutely. Yes. Can you see it?
Awesome.
Now, PJ, you're going to mail that back to me so I can etch off your name. And this is like the Stanley Cup, right? I mean, I live in Tampa Bay. We won last night. You give it to the next guy. No, I'm kidding. Frank, we're...
At least he doesn't have to try to take this through the airport. They really thought I had like something, I mean, that was going to blow up, I think. It was hard.
Well, Frank, we're very, very proud of you. I see Shirley Stone finally joined us by audio. Shirley, thanks for coordinating all this, okay? We really appreciate you as well, and all of you on this. Let's hear it one more time for Frank Blethen, Editor and Publisher's Publisher of the Year.
Thank you. Thank you.